Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Listen, because I wasn't even going live today, but I'm going to say what I got to say and then I'm going to get off. This probably going to be the shortest live that, I done done in a while. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? We not going to be here long because honestly, I got other stuff to do. I got shirts to make. I got stuff to ship. I ain't got time to really be on here going back and forth with people, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. But listen, I'm going to tell y'all something about the videos that I post. I'm going to do it like this right here. Let me explain something to y'all about the videos that I post. When I post what I post, that's exactly what I mean. And I'm going to stand on whatever it is that I post. Understand that. When I say that I don't care nothing about walking away from folk, that's exactly what I mean. When I say stop allowing people to walk all over you, that's exactly what I mean. When I say stop giving people multiple chance after chance after chance to show you exactly who they are, then that's exactly who I mean. What I mean, I don't need people inboxing me. I don't need people writing in my comment section trying to tell me that ain't the right way to be and you shouldn't be this and that's just mean, that's just harsh, that's so aggressive. Listen, well, you go over there and you let people play with you, okay? You go over there and you let people play with you. You go over there on your little platform, baby. You go over there, take that to your platform. You go over there and let people go ahead and walk you like a dog. You go over there and let people drag you through the mud. You go over there and you tell people whatever you want to tell them. But over on my platform, they're going to be the last time I'm going to say it because I'm about tired of it. That's a fact that pissed me off. Yeah, the thing is, y'all want everybody to be weak. Y'all want everybody to be weak. Y'all want everybody to play nice. Y'all want everybody to be tiptoeing around folk. And y'all don't understand that that's the main reason why we are in the situation that we're in right now. We're in this situation that we're in right now because every single body have been doing what? Playing around. Well, don't say that. Watering it down. Diluting it. Watering it down. Just play nice to get along. Don't upset everybody. Don't come in here with that because you know how this gonna go. Listen, let it go how it gotta go. Shoot. What you say, coach? Let it go how it gotta go. Hello, somebody. That's a fact. Let it go however it's gonna go. Go ahead. Yeah. Stop trying to water it up, water it down. Stop trying to dilute it. Stop trying to sugarcoat it. Stop trying to play nice. Say it how it need to be said and walk smooth off. Address what gotta be addressed and walk smooth off. You not gonna come to my timeline on my page in my comment section and then be having the audacity to try to inbox me like that's gonna make me feel a certain type of way or respond a little bit different or something. It ain't. It ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It ain't gonna happen. I just want you to know that it's not gonna happen. You trying to inbox me ain't gonna make me feel like a certain type of way or make me change how I feel. At the end of the day, it's still gonna be exactly what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna allow nobody to walk me like a dog. I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me crazy. I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me or my good heart. I'm not gonna give folk multiple chances to show me who they already are. If that's too much for you, if that's too real for you, if that's too raw for you, if that's too much for you to understand, then guess what? You got to go find you somebody else to listen to. I'm not one of those. You not finna play with me. You not gonna play with me and you not finna come on my page all the time trying to tell me how I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, because that's not gonna be how it's gonna work. Yeah, because y'all want that. Y'all want that. You over there talking about something, well, Thanksgiving is coming, coach, and what am I supposed to do? Don't go. That's it. That's all. That's that simple. Don't go. It's that simple, baby. Don't go. You don't want to be there. Don't go. You don't feel happy there. Don't go. You don't feel like they respect you. Don't go. If you don't feel safe, don't go. Why you keep trying to force yourself to go sit around folk that you already know don't like you? Why you forcing yourself to go sit in folk face when you already know that they gonna be judgmental? You know they gonna talk about you when you leave. You know they feel a certain type of way about you. You don't want to. Why are you going? Why are you going? I don't understand that. That's simple right there. That's simple. I got folk that really need to ask me some serious questions, and you in my inbox talking about what you need to do about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving one day. One doggone day. You talking about what you gonna do. Girl, go to sleep. Peacefully. Sure. It don't make no sense. It really don't. It don't make no sense. Y'all be doing stuff and it don't make no sense to me. And then y'all be getting me all turned up. And then when I get turned up, everybody be looking at me like, why coach acting like that? Because it don't make no sense. That's why, because it don't make no sense. I tell you to walk away from a situation that's not beneficial to you. Then you asking me, well, why? Because it ain't beneficial to you. I'm really, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. No, y'all, I'm gonna say this. We're not taking this type of foolishness into 2024. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. If you a little bit slow, if you a little bit touch, I'm gonna block you off my page. That's it. That's all. That's how I'm moving. If I can tell that you ain't got it, if I see that your elevator ain't slapping the top, you gotta go. If I can see that you can't pick up what's being put down, then you gotta go. I'm not finna do that. I'm not taking that into my 2024. I'm not. If you a little bit touch, you can't go with me. I'm leaving all of that extra weight. You can't go with me. I'm not dragging along none of that. I'm not going back. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you slightly off a little bit, then you not coming with me. I done had enough. I really have. I've had enough. I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't me. And y'all already know the person that I am, so you already know that I'm gonna say something and it just don't be making no sense to me. Cause ain't no way in the world that you think that that's okay. You in a relationship with somebody that don't even like you. You staying over there, and that don't even make sense. You laying up next to somebody and they the whole entire up. They don't love you. They don't respect you. They don't see you. They don't value. And you still over there talking about, well, I don't know if I should leave or not. Girl, they ain't even there. How about do what they did? They ain't even there. You in a relationship with no relationship. How that even work? You feel me? Don't even work over there. Well, I don't know what to do. I know what to do. Call a U-Haul, baby. That's what you need to do. Call divorce court, baby. That's what you need to do. I be trying to be professional sometimes. Cause y'all know I coach the trenches. I coach the hood. You know what I mean? They know I be trying to be professional, but boy, like that don't make no sense to me. They ain't gonna say, well, I want to love people how they want to be loved. Well, go ahead then. If you want to love people how they want to be loved, then go right on over there then, sweetie. Go ahead. What's stopping you? Don't let my video stop you from doing what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, if that's how you want to show up, then by all means, go ahead and get the step and go ahead and do what you got to do. But then don't be coming right back over here talking about you feel used, you feel abused, you feel taken advantage of. You don't even know who you are anymore because of this. Well, that's because you done bend and shaped yourself so much to be what somebody else wants you to be that you no longer recognize who you are. You don't know your own self anymore because you've been so busy trying to be what everybody else wanted you to be. You done been so busy trying to cater to everybody else. You done been so busy trying to make sure that everybody else was okay that you forgot that you also mattered. You forgot too that, yeah, you need to take care of you. You need to pour into you. You need to make you a priority in your life. So if you want to go over there and do that, then go head on. Don't bother me though. Because I'm going to tell my people to get on through real fast. And I tell them in a skinny minute, if you don't like them folk don't like you. You feel a way about them folks, stay out them folk face. I'm going to try to tell you right now, I tell my people all the time, stay out them folk face. You don't know what they saying and you don't know what they doing if you stay out them folk face. That's all you got to do, stay out their face. That's it, that's all. Two places my people know they can be. But out your face and out your way, real fast, baby. Out your face and out your way. Anybody that follow me, they already know that, baby. We done perfected our exit. That's all we've been talking about. Baby, play with us if you want to. You ain't got but one time to let us know that you don't want to be with us. There you go. You see right what she said right there in the blink of an eye. Baby, they pay attention. They be taking notes over here. So I understand why y'all get frustrated. I understand why y'all be getting mad. I really and truly do understand why y'all be so angry with the people that follow me and y'all be in y'all little feelings and whatnot a little bit. But y'all got to understand that it was about time that somebody had to say it. It just so happened to be me. I'm not finna sit over here and try to be like everybody else. I'm not trying to blend in with everybody else. I'm not trying to sympathize with other folk and do all of that. I'm not about to do that. I understand that people got trauma. I understand that people got hardship. I understand that people got struggles and they got things that they dealing with in life. I get that. I understand that. But what my folk understand is just because you know that they have these things does not mean that it's your responsibility to sacrifice yourself to make sure that they're okay. It's not your job to stop working on yourself to go over there and make sure somebody else is okay. You have got to prioritize yourself. You got to make sure you're putting yourself first at every situation. I don't care what it is. You doggone right. Y'all, y'all gotta find y'all somebody else to play with. Cause baby, when I say I read it and I said, you know what, street was like what? I said, don't say nothing. And then something in me said, oh, you gonna say something? And I said, well, I might not say something. And then the other part of me said, no, those definitely say something. Cause at this point, they just think that you ain't gonna say nothing. And I was like, well, when I say something, I already know how this gonna go. And that's just what it is. Y'all gotta stop playing nice to get along with folk. Y'all gotta stop playing nice to get along with folk. Y'all gotta stop worrying about other folks' feelings before you start worried about yours. You gotta stop trying to figure out how they gonna take what it is that you saying or what it is that you doing way before yourself. None of that actually matters, sweetheart. Hello, somebody. It really and truly don't. I need for you to understand that, yeah, it really and truly don't matter. However they feel, that's how they gonna feel. However they're gonna take it is how they gonna take it. Let it play out how it's gonna play out. At the end of the day, you stay real, you stay solid, and you make sure that your loyalty starts with you first. I'm not finna be more loyal or more solid to nobody than I am to myself. I'm not taking care of nobody before I take care of me. I'm gonna make sure that I'm good. I'm gonna make sure that I have what I need. I'm gonna make sure that I'm on point way before I go over there trying to make sure somebody else is good. And that right there, that's the problem right now. You want to get to everybody before you get to yourself. You want to take care of everybody before you take care of yourself. And then by the time it's time for you to love yourself, you ain't got nothing to give. By the time it's time for you to pour into yourself, the thing is already empty. Hello, somebody. Then y'all get mad at me because I'm telling them to stop doing it. Well, you know what I'm saying? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Yeah, this right here, this don't make no sense. Like, it's annoying. At this point, it's annoying, and I don't got time for it. Like, yeah, I really and truly don't. So, yeah, I already told y'all this was going to be short, sweet, and to the point because I wanted to say what I needed to say. Like, stop writing me, asking me about what to do about Thanksgiving. Don't go. If you don't want to go, don't go. If you ain't comfortable, don't go. Understand that. Stop asking me about this relationship that you already know ain't good for you. Do not take it into your 2024. If you already know that it gave you hell all up and through 2023, then it ain't no need you dragging that into the 2024. If you know for a fact that that individual don't love you like how you love them, then you already know what the deal is. When it come down to them same friends and all of that, you already know how y'all rocking. You already know that it's shaky, it's rocky. You don't know if y'all really friends or not. Then guess what? Stop reaching out to them. Stop hanging around them. Go ahead and turn them loose. That's all you got to do. At the end of the day, you got to understand that you're doing more damage to yourself. The only person that's getting hurt in this situation is you. The only person that's stressed out in that situation is you. If these people are already comfortable moving how they moving, if those folks don't want you in their life, then go ahead and exit left. It makes no sense to nobody that's involved for you to continue where it do make sense for them, because if they could keep getting the best of you and they don't have to do right by you, then they gonna keep doing it. That's a fact. That's that on that. If they can treat you poorly and you ain't gonna go nowhere, that's exactly what they gonna do every single time. If they can treat you like crap and you sit right there and keep taking it, that's exactly what they gonna do every single time. If they can get relationship behavior from you and you ain't got no real relationship, then that's exactly what they gonna do right then and there, baby. So let me say it like that right there. I just want you to understand that they gonna keep taking as long as you give. And the only way that you're going to be able to stop that is if you put your foot down and say that this ain't working for me. And that's just how that's right there is going to be able to roll. She talking about what's the topic? Ain't no topic. They just piss me off talking about some, I'm always telling people, you know, to go ahead and walk out on a relationship or leave anything and leave this and leave that. And I'm always telling people, you know what I'm saying, to pick theyself and what if you love a person the way that they want to be loved and what should I do about Thanksgiving? I'm talking about small, minute stuff that they should already know. If you've been following me since January, you already know what my rebuttal gonna be every single time. Two finger swinging. I'm about to abort that mission. I'm up out of there expeditiously. I'm not playing with people. Understand that I'm not playing with people, and I'm not giving people multiple opportunities to show me what they've already shown me multiple times already. I'm not doing that. You will not paint me 1,000 different pictures. You will not continue to drag me through the mud. You will not emotionally manipulate me me. You will not spiritually drain me. You will not use and abuse me. You will not take my kindness as a weakness. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to go to any place ever, period, where I don't feel welcome. I'm not going to sit up in nobody's living room. I'm not going to sit up in nobody's kitchen. I'm not about to go over there and pretend to be happy and pretend to be a big joyous family when I know for a fact that we're not. I'm too old to play pretend with anybody. I'm not pretending nothing with not a soul. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even play pretend with my baby and her baby dolls. No, ma'am. She got to go get other children to play with her with that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. At my big old age, I'm not playing pretend with nobody. Understand that that's just how that's gonna roll. I deal with what is real. Understand that, and that's what you have to do. When you see it, that you handle it right then and there. You got to check folk right then and there, handle business right then and there, stand on business right then and there, because if you don't, people gonna continue to play with you. That's what they do. They see if you gonna go for it the first time, and if you go for it the first time, it's gonna be a repeat. Yeah, y'all send me some love, because, yeah, that's a fact. I should have made that a video right there. That right there was, Kira, that's a video right there. I should have made that a video right there, friend. That's right. If you don't check them the first time, it's going to be a repeat. If you don't handle business the first time, it's going to be a repeat. You ain't even got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it, not at all, baby. If you don't say something about it the first time, then that's their go-ahead right there for them to continue to treat you just like that. If you don't say something the first time, if you don't address that thing right there, the first time, it's going to be a repeat. They gonna continue to do it over and over and over as long as you don't say nothing about it. And then they get pissed off with anybody that come in and tell you anything different. They get upset with anybody that get in your ear and start telling you something different. If they start to see that you slipping from up under their control, if they start to see that you done started speaking up for yourself, if they see that you done started to, you know what I'm saying, move on and put a little bit of distance there, the moment that they start to see a inkling of a change that's going on inside of you, the moment that they see that you're responding to situations a little bit different, that your language, your verbiage is different, all of a sudden, then guess what? They go into an automatic panic. Hello, somebody. Yes, they do. Every single time they go into an automatic panic. And guess what? When I just want you to, baby, yeah, there they go right there. You acting funny. They love to say that right there. As soon as they see a little bit of change in you, then all of a sudden, you're going to start to see a shift right there. They get mad. And the first thing that they do, which I find very insulting, hello, somebody, I want y'all to send me some love, though. What I find very insulting about people is when they start to see you change, when they start to see you grow, when they start to see that you holding them accountable for what it is that they doing. When you say something to them, they try to get upset with you and be saying stuff like this. Who told you that? Like you ain't smart enough to think on your own. Don't nothing make me madder than that right there. Don't nothing make me madder than that right there. What you say, coach, like you ain't smart enough to think on your own. Don't that make you mad? Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that hat. Thank you, Kalia. I appreciate that hat, man. Thank you, Kira. I see the badge. Appreciate that. If you didn't have that happen to you, come on, be real about it. They get offended. They start, like you can't think on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, who told you that? Because that ain't even you. That ain't even how you talk. That ain't even da-da-da-da. That's because they so used to the broken version of you. They so used to that version of you that don't speak up for yourself. They so used to that person that allowed them to treat you crazy, to do whatever they want to do with you. So the moment that you start speaking up for yourself and letting people know that they not gonna play with you, they start, oh yeah, well that ain't your normal this. No, baby, you right. This ain't this. That you right. You right. This ain't that person. I'm a brand new individual. What you say, coach? Shed, baby, shed. That's a fact. Go ahead, double tap on my screen. Double tap on my screen. Double tap on my screen. That's right. Go ahead and shed, baby. Go ahead and shed. You deserve it. Go ahead and shed, baby. You deserve it. You deserve it. Showing up, baby. I'm a shed. I'm not even. Come on now. There you go in the comment section, baby. Shed. Understand that when you're working on yourself on a regular basis, when you're pouring into yourself, you're not doing all of this work on yourself for you to remain the same. You're not doing all this work on yourself for you to think the same. You're not going to all these seminars and webinars for you to think the same, for you to live the same. So when they start telling you that you acting different, when they start saying that you ain't the same person and all of that, just let it be known. You're absolutely right. I'm not the same person. Understand, I didn't shed it. I left that person. I left that over there. But the problem that I have is that you still the same individual. No growth, no elevation, ain't did nothing with yourself, still sitting right there saying the same exact thing, living the same exact way, and you don't see no problem with it. Problem ain't me, it's you. That's a fact. The problem ain't me, it's you, baby. The problem ain't me, it's you. It's definitely, the problem ain't me, it's definitely you. And that's how people, they insult you. And then, you know what I'm saying, for some of y'all, it be real weird, right? Because they'll go to the levels of, they act like that you ain't smart enough to leave them for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, well, you always telling people to leave and leave and leave and leave and leave. But okay, well, what I'm saying to you is this right here. If you wanted them to stay, why you ain't putting in that type of work? If you wanted them to stay in your life, if you felt like that was a person that was valuable to you in your life, if you felt like they was contributing something to your life, if you felt that type of way, then why are you not doing what is needed to keep that person in your life as a part of your life? Understand that some people, they like to play on your mental. Understand that they like to manipulate you. They like to get inside of here and make you think that you're not like you nuts or something. If you felt like that about me leaving, then why don't you do what is necessary in order for me to stay? Why do I have to beg you for the bare minimum? Why do I have to go outside of my way and get to the point where I don't have nothing else left in order for you to change, in order for you to love me the way that I deserve to be loved, in order for you to respect me the way that I want to be respected, in order for you to show up for me the way that I want you to show up for me? I don't understand that. Why do I have to be 1 foot out the door in order for me to be able to get that from you? That don't make sense. But then when I get ready to go, then now all of a sudden you third world mad. Now all of a sudden you ready to go from zero to prison. Now all of a sudden you want to do this and you want to say that. You want to act like you care so much. But why you ain't care while I was in the relationship? Cause that don't make no sense. Why you ain't care when I was in a relationship with you? When I was over there with you, why you ain't care then? I just need to understand that. Why you ain't care when it mattered? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't care when it mattered? That what I don't get. When it mattered, you ain't care. You know what I'm saying? But now, come on, I just need that right there. You know what I'm saying? And it don't be just in a relationship. That don't be just in a relationship. That be in friendships as well. That be in family ships as well. These people will play with you, play with your emotions, toy with the person that you are, act like you not this intelligent individual, act like you not this really good friend. They'll do all of these things right there in your face and then get upset with you, then get mad with you, then feel a way about you when you decided that enough is enough. When you decide that I'm no longer doing this, that I no longer want to be a part of this, that I'm going to go ahead and bow out gracefully. Understand, I'm going to bow out peacefully. And that be the part that really get me, is when you don't even be making no scene about it. Hello, somebody, let's just be real. You don't even be making a scene about it. You don't be raising your voice. You don't be making no subliminal posts. You don't go outside your way to try to slander them or discredit them. You don't go outside your way doing nothing. You just stop dealing all the way together, stop calling, stop texting, stop all of that, and you go on about your business. The part that really be baffling to me is how you upset with me when I just bowed out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? When I was in your life, you act like I added no value to it. When I was over here doing this, and this, then you act like it was nothing for you. But now that I want to go, it's a problem. Yeah, no, I ain't got time. That's the stuff that I be talking about. And then y'all be wanting to try to explain stuff to these people, and I'm like, I'm not explaining nothing to people. Understand? I'm not explaining nothing to people. Thank you, Gorgeous Glow, for the badge. Yeah, I'm not explaining stuff to people. Like, it's not in me to do. I'm just not explaining stuff to people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed like once every 2 weeks, y'all get me to this point right here. You know what I'm saying? Where I have to come on here and rant. You know, but I'm not explaining stuff to people. Like, I'm not explaining stuff to people. Thank you so much, Cynthia C. Thank you, Shirley, for the roses. I'm not doing that. Let's just be real. I'm not doing that. You thought you was a player, now you done got played. That's just that. That's it. There you go, right there. You thought you was a player, now you done got played, baby. Played right on out. That's right. You played yourself right on up out my life. You played yourself right on up out this friendship. You played yourself right on up out this family ship. You played yourself right on up out of this person that was willing to do everything up under the sun for yourself. That's right. When you lost me, you gonna feel that in your chest. Understand that, because I'm a good person on purpose. I love people on purpose. I show up and I do what I'm supposed to do in folk life, and I do that on purpose. So when I walk away, I know for a fact that you gonna feel the impact of that, because I know exactly what it is that I bring to the table. I know exactly the type of friend that I am. I know exactly the type of family member that I am. I know for a fact that I'm the type of person that you can trust, that you can count on, that'll come through for you. But the moment that you make me feel like I can't be that person to you, then I'm getting on through. That's a fact right there. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the one. That's the one right there. Y'all hit the share on the live. I don't know what happened. We was up there and then I guess I was too loud for them. They say not today, street, not today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, that's just a fact right there. The moment that you make me feel like I can't be good to you, I'm gone. The moment that you make me feel like I got to question the person that you are, I'm gone. The moment that I feel like that you're in, you know what I'm saying, that you are what is it? What's the word? You can't reciprocate, I'm gone. I'm done playing games with grown adults. If I gotta question the person that you are, then I don't want to be connected to you. And that right there, that's important for people to know and to understand. It don't have nothing to do with no beef. It don't got nothing to do with beef at all. But if I have to question the love that you have, if I got to question the loyalty that you say that you have, if I have to question whether or not we are on that level that we say that we are both on, if I have to question about any type of connection that I have to you in any type of way, shape, or form, then I'm going to walk away. I am going to detach myself. I am going to unplug from you. That's it. That's all. 2024, I want you to understand that I'm not taking no unsure energy into my new year. I'm not doing that. What you say, coach? I'm not taking no unsure energy into my 2024. I need for you to understand that. Why do I say that? You cannot go extreme with people on your team that you cannot trust. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, if I want to go I want to go extreme. I want to go extreme, and I can't go extreme if I got people on my team that I can't trust. If I can't trust you, I don't want you around me. If I can't trust you, I don't want to be connected to you. If I can't trust you, we ain't gonna be dealing. Understand that. You gotta understand that life is already hard. Life is already trying. Life already be life, and life already got its own unexpected blows. Understand that life be really out here all on our top already. I refuse to be connected to somebody that's going to make it harder, that's going to make it more difficult, that's somebody that I don't know if we coming or going, that emotional roller coaster. I am not doing. My 2024 is about to be the best year ever. That's a fact. I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. You can take that to the bank. I'm standing on that. Let me get some love, IG. I'm standing on that. What you say, coach? Yeah, that's a fact. My 2024, I'm going extreme, baby. It's about to be the best year ever. Understand that. It's about to be the best year ever. Understand that. I want folk to know that. I want every devil in hell to know that. Every man or woman walking God green earth, I want them to know that. I'm already being proactive in my 2024. I'm already speaking greatness over my 2024. I'm already speaking success over my 2024. I'm already speaking good things already over my connections, over my finance, over my business, over my brands, over my relationships, over every single person that's connected to me, whether that's through video or that's family members or close friends. I'm already speaking greatness over everything that's connected, baby. And I don't want nothing or nobody connected to me that's going to be over there being a Debbie Dowder, understand, a negative Nancy, you know what I'm saying, a pity party Patty. I don't want that around me. I don't want to deal with that, so you doggone right. I want y'all to shed all of that right now. Get away from that right now. Yeah, let that go right now. Let that go right now. Let that go right now. We not taking that with us. What you say, Coach Devil thought he had me? Gotta think again. I ain't backing down from nothing. I'm on all 10. What? The devil thought he had me. Gotta think again. I ain't backing down from nothing. I'm on all 10. 2024, I'm on all 10. I need for you to know that I'm on all 10. All 2024, I'm on all 10. 10 toes to the ground. That's how we going. I want you to, I'm not about to play with folk. Hello? I'm not about to play with folk. You can't get to your next level playing around with people. You can't get to your next level being distracted by people. I just can't do it. They're going to have to find them somebody else to do it because I ain't going to be able to do it. I ain't going to be able to do it. You have to get you somebody else. If you want, I'm not taking no, I'm not settling down for it. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm on all 10. That's what I'm on. I'm on all 10, baby. All 2024, I'm on all 10. Understand? Off my butt, on my feet. Hello, somebody. That's where I'm at. I'm out there making it happen. I'm going extreme, and that's going to be with or without you. I'm going to be successful with or without you. I'm going to have peace that's with or without you. 10 toes to the ground. That's how we coming. That's how we coming. That's how we coming. And you can't do that if you got all this extra weight, all this extra baggage, all this extra, you can't do that with that. You know what I'm saying? Even when you see people playing sports, you notice that they shorts are short, they shirts, everything are fitted to their body. You know what I'm saying? They don't need nowhere where no wind pockets can grab and make it a little bit harder for them. Understand that that's how we is right now. I'm out there all the way, baby. Understand that I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to lower my vibration. I'm not about to try to tell people to stay in situations that they know are not good for them. If you know for a fact that you don't want to go to that Thanksgiving, don't go. If you know them people gonna be bashing you, they judgmental, they gonna be walking in with their face balled up, don't go. It's too easy. Y'all act like this gonna be a whole month worth of thing. This is one day. Go to a restaurant, treat yourself to something extremely nice. I don't care, cook you something good in your house. Understand that. Turn a nice show on. Enjoy your peace. Enjoy being by yourself. Understand that sometimes that's all you need anyway. You just need that time to be by yourself. You just need that time to become one with yourself. I'm not forcing myself to be around nobody. I ain't gonna do it, but y'all know that. Right. How crazy. People be doing too much, and they be expecting for you to settle for their foolishness, and we not even finna do that with folks. I know that I'm not, and I'm not finna tell nobody to. But the moral to the story is this right here: the videos that I posted this morning, I'm gonna stand on them. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on top of both of them. The first one, y'all act like it wasn't clear, so I dropped another one right on top of that. They on IG, and I said what I said, and I'm not going to back down from what it is that I said. You know, if the way that I love you, if that's not good enough for you, then leave. If I can't be loving, if I can't be kind, if I can't be a nurturer, if I can't be giving, if I can't be affectionate, because you're not that type of person, you don't know how to be affectionate, you don't know what real love is, you don't know this and you don't know that. If you still hung up in your trauma, then you don't need to be connected to me. And you shouldn't have to change the person that you are at your core self to adapt to the fact that they don't know how to receive the love that you offer. You have to respect yourself enough to say that I can't change who I am. I'm a loving person. I'm a kind person. I'm a nurturing person. But if I can't be that to you, then I'm just going to go ahead and leave. You got to respect yourself enough to leave. You don't have to water you down. You don't have to dilute the person that you are. You don't have, if they're not good at communicating, and you know that you're a communicating type of person, that you know how to use your words, that you know how to sit down and have hard conversations, receiving constructive criticism, making adjustments in your life, healthy adjustments, and that person cannot do it, then stop. Get away from those type of people, because you should not have to change who you are at your core self. And I don't understand how that video is so hard for people to comprehend. I don't understand how people can be upset by me saying, if they don't accept the love that you have, or the love that you offer, or the person that you are, then leave. How does that make you mad? It don't, you know, how does that make you mad? You know why I make them mad? It make them mad because I'm always saying something that goes against what they've already learned. And sometimes when people are already committed to one way of thinking, and they feel like that's how they've been their whole entire life, that when somebody says something that goes against what they've already been knowing their whole life, like you guys who've been following me for a while, one of the things that I harp on the most is telling you guys always be dedicated to learning, right? I'm always telling you guys always have an open mind to a different perspective. And this is the reason why. Because a lot of times and I always tell y'all unlearn the things that you thought that you knew. You have to be willing to unlearn some things. You got to know that a lot of the things that we were taught by broken people. We were taught by people that was in survival mode. We were taught by people that was doing what they needed to do in order for them to keep their head above water. That's what we were learning from. And it's not to discredit them, not at all, because we don't know the situations that our mothers and fathers and grandparents grandparents and all of them were in. I'm just saying that we're in a different day, a different time. And it's okay now for us to move forward in life. It's okay for us now to operate out of love. It's okay for us to know our real worth, our real value. It's okay for you to set your whole entire table. Understand me. Hear me with your heart real quick. Okay. You can set your whole entire table. You can put all type of love into the food that you're preparing. I want you to hear me with your heart. I know I be ranting, but this ain't a rant. This is really me. This ain't a rant right here. This is real life. This is real what I'm about to say. You can prepare a whole entire table, and you can pull out your good pots, your good pan. You can make sure you sprinkle it with all the love and all the affection in the world. You can do all of that, but guess what? That other person may not still appreciate the meal that you prepared. They still may not be hungry for the meal that you prepared. They may still look at that meal that you prepared with all that love, with all the affection, with all the goodness and all the nice flavor. And it was a filet mignon wrapped in the bacon. It might be a whole seafood boil, and you just spent your last dollar on it, but that might not soothe their appetite. That may not be what their appetite want. That might not fix their craving. And you have got to be woman enough. You got to be man enough. You got to know who you are enough to say that if you don't like what I'm serving, then there's the door. If you don't like what I'm serving, then pack it on up. If you don't like what it is that I'm serving, then go ahead and be about your business. Go ahead that way. You don't have to change the meal that you prepared. You don't have to stop doing what you're doing. It just simply means that everybody don't deserve to sit at your table. Everybody don't want a place at your table. Everybody ain't gonna be swinging their feet up under your table. And that doesn't take anything away from you. It just means that what you offering, they don't want. And that's okay. Yeah, that's all that means. That's the whole point of both of the videos that I dropped. That was the whole point, that just because you serving it don't mean that they have an appetite for it. That should be a video. That should have made that a reel. Yeah. My bad. I didn't put it out there though. Just because you serving it doesn't mean that they have an appetite for it, baby. They may not want that. That might not be something that they want, and you have got to love yourself enough to know that if this is not what you want, go ahead and leave. What you saying, coach? You don't have to drag me along. Don't try to drag me along. Don't try to protect my feelings. Don't feel like you gotta lie to me or tolerate me or put up with me in any type of way. I'm a big girl out here. If this ain't what you want, if this ain't for you, I will respect your honesty. I will respect you being open and honest and transparent to me. I will respect that way over you staying in a relationship with me and not being physically attracted to me, or staying in a relationship and not really valuing me, staying in a relationship and not really appreciating the person that I am. Don't be feeling like you got to keep no seat warm over here. Get up out of my happily ever after seat. You holding up my baby seat. You in my boo-boo, my bun seat. Get your ass up out of here. That's all you got to do. That's a fact. That's all you got to do. Get up out. You holding up their seat. My man trying to sit down, my woman trying to sit down, and you all in the way. They scrunched all up, they tired, they legs hurt, they feet hurt. Get on, get the hell on. That's how I feel about it. Like, you got to go. But we sit over there and we be feeling like we got to tolerate it. We got to stick it out. We got to be there. You know, maybe they're going to change, and maybe they're going to do this. Maybe they're going to do that. And the thing about it is, you be waiting for 20 some odd years. You be waiting for 30 some odd years. And now before you know it, you done wasted all of your good years on a person that don't deserve it. Come on, let's be real. What you say, coach? You have been and wasted all of your good years. You have been and wasted that all on somebody that don't even deserve it. So by the time you actually run into somebody that you love, run into somebody that loves you back, somebody that understands you, that completes that yin to that yang, all of a sudden, guess what? You're so damaged and you're so tired and you're so frustrated. You so all of those things that you don't even know how to receive the love that they're offering you. It's like a battle trying to get you. Yeah, you got them over there feeling like they're in a battle to love you. Because you so hung up on the hurt that you didn't experience. Now you just looking for something to be wrong. Like I've been waiting on this my whole entire life, baby. This too good to be true. Ain't no way. Yeah, it's gonna be something. You over there looking for something to be wrong because you done wasted your best years on somebody that did not love you, did not appreciate you, did not respect you, did not honor you, didn't even see you. Understand this? Yeah, some of y'all been in relationships with people that seem like you invisible to that person. They can walk right there in the house and they won't even say good afternoon. They won't say good morning. They won't. It's no hug. It's no kiss. It's no nothing. They so used to you just being there that you just there. Understand that, and at the end of the day, you got to understand that you will waste all of your good years on somebody that don't love you, that by the time you're blessed with your happily ever after, then guess what? Now they got to go through hell and high water just for you to see that they don't want nothing from you but you, that I just want to love you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to damage you. All I want to do is love you. That's it. That's all. But you looking for something to be wrong because you done been through so much already. And all you got to do is learn how to cut ties with people right when you see them red flags, right when you see that they got you messed up at the first time, handling that situation the first time, walking away from those individuals the first time, before it even becomes a pattern, before they even get comfortable with it, addressing those issues, disconnecting yourself right then and there, instead of doing what everybody have taught us our whole entire life. Don't leave your marriage, don't leave your relationship, don't give up your man, don't give up your woman. You know, people just hate us. Everybody ain't hating. Some people actually love you enough to tell you the truth. Some people actually love you enough to say, sis, you know what? I know that you might love that man or you might love that woman, but they ain't good for you. You a whole nother person, and I mean that not in a good way, when you connected to them. Every time they come around, you don't even have that same smile. You don't even have that same energy. And we can feel the shift in the person that you are every single time that they come around. And they not saying it to be mean. They not saying it to be malicious. They not saying it because they are a hater. They not saying it because they don't want to see you happy in a relationship. They saying it because right now, from what they see and they feel, and that is that no, you everything but that. And that's just a fact. But that's the reason why I said that. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't get to tell a person how to love you. You don't get to tell a person how to love you. And a person don't get to tell you how to love them. You don't get to do that. And the moment that we all wrap our brains around that, we don't get to tell people how to love us, then the better off that we're all going to be. You get to see the way that people love. You get to see the way that people handle relationships. You get to see the type of person that a person really truly is. And then you have a right to decide if you want to be a part of it or not. You don't get to get out here molding and shaping and all of that. That's not your job. Your job is to know what's for you and what's not. But we self-sabotage when we try to force ourselves into things that are not for us. When we try to force ourselves into relationships that are not for us. To force ourselves to stay in family ships that are not really for us. To force ourselves into friendships that are not really for us. When it's not for you, it's not for you. And you self-sabotage by trying to force yourself into it. That's it. You don't get to tell people how to love you. And people don't get to tell you how to love them. It sounds like an organ. That's the train. Yeah, you don't get to do that. You just get to pick and choose whether or not you want to participate or you want to be a part of whatever it is that they're offering. But when you see it happening, a lot of times we self-sabotage because we try to force ourselves into being a part of it. We try to force ourselves into it. Good morning, PM. How you doing? Oh yeah, what's meant for you is always going to come to you. That's the reason why I'm always telling you guys to relax and attract. Relax and attract. That's all you got to do. Because every time you force yourself into something or water yourself down to be into something, then you're gonna self-sabotage every single time. And that's where you get the resentment from, right? Because you've been and gave up the best parts of you to be able to fit into whatever it is that they want you to be. You've been and gave up the best parts of you so that you can satisfy another person. And now that you're unhappy in your own life, now you start to resent that person because they happy, joy. They got all the love in the world. They got all the affection in the world. They don't have no problem with you because they're getting everything that they want. They have everything that they want. And the only person that's not satisfied is you. So now you have this built up anger. So now you wake up in a relationship that you're not even happy in. You wake up, you thought you was going to be happy because you thought that, okay, if I give them what they want, then maybe they'll give me what I want. I don't even mean to hurt your feelings, but thank you, mama, for the roses. I don't even want to hurt your feelings, but I'm going to run that part. I'm going to run that back. I'm going to run that part right back. I'm going to run that back again real quick. What I'm saying is you'll be in that relationship with them. And what'll happen is when you try to force yourself to be in a relationship with anybody, that's a relationship, a friendship, a family ship, a job ship, whatever ship that you're on with anybody, that you will self-sabotage yourself. And the reason why I say that is, number one, what will happen is that's also what causes the resentment in relationships. How many times have you seen somebody that's in a relationship and they've been there for 10 or 20 years and they stop working on their career to boost their significant other's career? They stop working on their schooling to help their significant other get through school. They stop working on their business or their brand so that they can help their significant other build their business or build their brand, right? They go out there and they do that. And they've been there. They water themselves down. They dilute the person that they are. They give that person every single thing it is that they want from them. And they do it with the hopes of what? That person returning that favor. That if I love you this way and I give you all these things, then in return you will give me the love that I want from you. That if I give you all these things and I make all these sacrifices for you, then in return then you will show up for me the way that I want you to, and that you will love me like how I want you to, and that you will be the person to me that I am to you. And I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I'm going to say this anyway. The thing about that is this right here. That's what causes that resentment. That's what causes that hard that you have, because you taking that type of chance it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee, sis. It's not a guarantee, bro. And that's the reason why I teach you guys that your generosity cannot make a person, or will not make a person, be something that they're not. If you're not for them, you're just not for them. And that's just the end of that. If that relationship was meant to grow, if it was meant to flourish, then it's going to happen, and it's going to happen organically. It's going to happen naturally. It won't have to be forced. It won't have to be begged. You won't have to go outside of your way to try to make it work. You owe it to yourself to be connected to somebody that sees the person that you are, that respects the person that you are, that I can love you just with the love that I have. This is the way that I love. This is how I show up. This is my communication skills. This is me right here on the table. That's it. That's all. You ain't got to add no fluff to it. I was trying not to even go into a whole live about this because I just wanted to get my rant off and I was going to go on about my business. But yeah, it's been turned into that. Yeah, okay, well, send me some love. Thank you so much, Dessa. I see the flowers. Appreciate y'all. Let me get a couple badges, IG. Let's just be real with you. Say, Coach, you ain't got to add no, you ain't got to add no fluff to it. You ain't got to add no fluff to it. Yeah, you ain't got to add no fluff to it. Let's just be real about it. And that, because that's the other reason how you self-sabotage. How we got on here, for those of you that just locked in, those of you that just came into the live video real quick, y'all hit the share button over on TikTok. Why we on this subject right now is because I made a post this morning, and in the post I said that, if you can't love a person like how you love at your core self, if you can't be a nurturer, if you can't be a giver, if you can't just be a good person to that individual, then you owe it to yourself to leave. Where some people got upset about that. They felt that I was wrong for me to say, and that, I should love people the way that they want to be loved, and not the way that I love love, right? That I should love them the way that they want to be loved and not love them the way that I love. And I'm letting them know that that's absolutely wrong, that I'm not going to teach that. I'm not going to encourage that I'm not going to tell my people that. And if that's what they want to say on their platform, then they're more than welcome to do so. But over here on my platform, I'm going to tell people exactly what it is. You don't get to tell people how to love you. It's like, and they don't get to tell you vice versa. You get to see what a person relationship offer. You get to see what their love languages are. You get to see the person that they are, and you get to make a decision as to whether or not you want to be a part of it or not. You do not get to force people to be something that you want them to be. They don't get to force you to be what you want them to be. That's not how love works. Love is a choice. Understand that. And the moment that love is not a choice, I tell y'all this every video, then guess what? It starts to feel like bondage. And it feel like bondage because you over there living not in your truth. You ain't even living in your true person. You ain't even living in your true person. I just had to walk them through into where we at right now. So I had to go on my rant about that. And then I had to also address the few people that kept inboxing me, asking me about what to do about Thanksgiving. And I'm going to tell you, I just told them not to go. It's that simple. Like, you know what I mean? Don't go. If you don't want to be around them, don't go. If you don't want to deal with them family members, then don't deal with them. If yeah, go get you a nice meal and enjoy your own house. That's where you pay the bills at. You might as well enjoy it. That's it. That's all. There's nothing long and drawn out about that. You know, you just got to go on about your business. Ain't no need in you going to sit over in somebody's face that you know don't like you. You don't know what them folks saying and what they doing if you stay out their face. And I'm a strong believer in if I don't deal with you, you don't deal with me. Ain't no need me tiptoeing around your house. Ain't no way. I'm not even about to do it. I'm not going to play nice to get along anyway. And y'all know me. I'm the type of person where I'm going to air the whole thing out. As soon as I feel disrespected, I'm going to say something. As soon as I feel uncomfortable, I'm going to say something. As soon as somebody say something that I know for a fact going to be a little bit questionable, I'm going to say something. I'm that type of friend. I'm not the friend that you take nowhere with you if you don't want them to speak up. Cause I'm going to, I don't know, y'all. I'm going to do it every time, right? I'm going to do it every time. I'm not the friend to play nice. I'm not that friend. I'm not the friend that you call when you're whining about it. I'm the friend that you call when you're ready to go ahead and pack up and move. I'm the action type of friend, right? I'm the one, let's get this here done. Let's make moves. Let's get on up out of here. Yeah, my friend don't want to deal with you no more, sir, ma'am. We out. That's the friend that I am. So now I'm going back to what I was talking about. So now I'm back over here where I'm talking about, you know, you don't have to add no fluff to it. I hope I had caught them up already. You don't have to add no fluff to who you are either, because that right there is going to also be an issue in that relationship. If you come into that relationship and you're telling a person that you're going to be able to provide certain things or give certain things when you know realistically that you cannot do so. And a lot of times what happens is that's what you do. You get over into that relationship, and in the very beginning stages, you're showering them with gifts. You're showering them with trips. You're going outside of your way, giving them this and that and the bending over backwards. You have all this available time for them, and you're doing all of these things. And in their mind, their expectation is that you remain the same exact person throughout the whole duration of that relationship. And the moment that you stop being that individual to them, then now all of a sudden they have a problem. They got an issue with you. Because you started out doing this and now all of a sudden you doing that. And now they got an issue. That's the reason why I say be open and be honest from the very beginning. Put your true self out there so that you don't have to end up in a relationship with somebody that later on feels like they've been finessed by you. Okay, well, yeah, y'all, don't get mad, because some of y'all ought to be saying, oh, I see the ouch. I was finna say, some of y'all should be saying an ouch and blessing me up right now, because that's the relationship you in, and you've been in it for 20 years. You've been in it for 15 years. Some of y'all only 5 year deep. Some of y'all about 3 year deep. But some of y'all right now, y'all in a relationship with somebody and you feel like they finessed you. Go ahead and send me some love. Y'all hit the share button on the live. Y'all at 243K. Oh, y'all not playing, and we don't even have the normal amount of people that we normally have on this live. That means we must got the real viewers on the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, double tap on that screen. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you feel like you've been finessed in that relationship. You laying next to somebody that you feel like you've been finessed by, because ain't nowhere in the world you came into my life and you was providing all this love, all this attention, all this affection, all these trips, all this and that. And then now that you done got my attention, and now that I done let my guard down, now that I'm over here, now you are nothing like the person that you presented in the very beginning. Now you're nothing like that. And if I asked you to do something before, you would jump up and run and do it. I could barely get it out my mouth before you done it. I can whisper that I liked a certain thing, and then boom, you got it right there. And now that I'm in a relationship with you, it's like I'm invisible. Now I'm in a relationship with it's like you don't care. Now I'm in a relationship with you and you act like, you know what I'm saying, me asking you to pass the butter is a whole entire issue. And at the end of the day, it's because you added all of that fluff in the very beginning of the relationship instead of you putting out there the true person that you are. Be open, be honest, be your true self so that that person can really make a decision as to whether or not they want to deal with you or not. Because I just want you to say that. I just want to put it out there. That's how I feel. That's what I think. A lot of times we end up in relationships with people we don't like. That's the truth, though. I know. I don't. Yeah, I love you as a person. I don't want to see nothing bad happening to you, but I just don't like you. I really, yeah. Come on, let's just be real. A lot of times we end up in a relationship with a person that I don't even like you. Now that I've gotten to know you, your real self. Now that I've shared space with you. Now that I've gotten up with you and laid down with you. Now that I have to deal with you on a regular basis, I see that you're not even somebody that, like if had I known from the very beginning that this is the person that you were, I would have never dated you. We would have never got past the first date. We would have never, ever been married. We would have never, ever had no children together. Understand that you got to know that people pretend extremely well. And this is the reason why I stay having to go back and forth with people on social media is because I tell you guys things like this because I don't want you walking around wide asleep. Yeah, you over there falling in love on the first date. You don't know him. You don't know her, baby. Yeah, they look good on social media. They paint that good image on social media. They make you think that they got their life all together. They don't post the fact that they in debt. They don't post the fact that they living from pillar to post. They don't post the fact that they over there struggling in real life. They don't post the fact that they really looking for somebody to use and abuse, and you look like an easy target. You look like an easy lick. Understand that you have to take your time and really get to know folk. You got to take your time and really find out what's your family history. You know what I'm saying? Where you coming from, really? What is it that you got going on? I believe in sitting down and having a heart-to-heart conversation with people. Now, you ain't got to break down every single relationship you done been through with me because I ain't got nothing to do with them folk that came before me. I don't need your body count. I don't need all of that stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Understand that. But basic things, your mental health, I need to know about because ain't no way in the world you think for 1 second that I want to be in a relationship with a sociopath. You know what I'm saying? Or a psycho or a person that don't know if they coming or going. And I don't want to be insensitive, but I don't even want the burden of dealing with somebody being in a relationship with somebody whose mental health is not up to par. Oh yeah, it's really alive now. I went from a rant to a live show enough. Yeah, because that's too real right there. That's way too real right there. Because some of y'all gonna be like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Because see, y'all want somebody. No, everybody ain't strong enough to tolerate that. Everybody ain't strong enough to tolerate that, sis. Go ahead. You might as well say ouch and send a gift. Yeah. Everybody ain't strong enough to tolerate that. And what y'all do is y'all get with people based on the way that they look. Y'all get with people based on the way that they dress, the way that they smell, what they drive and what they live in, what you think their income is. You go over there and you get connected with these people and you don't really find out. There you go, friend. You don't find out about the demons that they're fighting. You didn't know that you was over there, and here you are. Now you don't know what type of mental health state that these people are in. Now you get over there with a relationship with somebody. They are beautiful on the outside, but they don't know how to talk to you. They are beautiful on the outside, but they have no respect for you at all. They are beautiful on the outside, but they can't communicate. They can't comprehend. They can't pick up what it is that you put down. They don't know if they're coming or going. They're always sad. They're always depressed. They always got something going on in their life. They wake up sad. They wake up depressed. They always complaining day in and day out. And I don't care on how much you love a person. I don't care how much you respect a person. I don't care how much you want to be there for a person. At one point or another, that gets old. That gets old. That gets old. That gets old. Yeah, just put it in the comment section. Oh, baby, that gets old. That gets old after a while. After a while of giving you a motivational speech every single morning just to get you up out the bed. Well, yeah. Every single day, I gotta pump you. I gotta prime you. I gotta have a meeting with you every single day to make sure that you on top of. Yeah. That gets old. That's too much like babysitting. That's too much like hand holding. That's too much right there. That's the reason why you got to see what people's mental health state is just as important when you trying to be with somebody. What they going through, what demons that they fighting, what generational curses got them in a chokehold is just as important as is whether or not they gonna be able to love you, because that's gonna be the determining factor. Yeah, that's going to be the determining factor. What you say, coach? Yeah, you got to find out about their mental state, because if their mental is off, if they still dancing with those demons, if they still have those generational curses, if they still broken on the inside, that's going to determine how they're going to love you. That's going to show that's going to determine how they're going to love you, how they're going to respect you, how they're going to treat you in that relationship. Y'all think that it's cute. Y'all think that it's okay. See, this is why I'm always arguing with people on social media. Y'all think that it's cute. Y'all think that it's really funny when people feel like, oh yeah, well, that's how they were to you. Those are the things that they've done to you. Ha, 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 ha. That's how you treat the ex when you feel like you done took their man, or you done took their woman, or you done took their spouse and whatnot. Y'all think that it's all jokes, it's all fun, and it's all game when you feel like you on the up and up. But then later on, you find out that everything that glitter ain't gold. Later on, you figure out that grass ain't always greener. Later on, you figure out what I see now exactly why that lady got on through the way that she did. I see now why she was stressed out the way that she was. I see now why she was crying the way that she was. I see now why she was making all those sad, depressing posts. I see now why she was doing this and doing that. All of a sudden, when you get in that spot that you begged for, that you thought you needed so bad, and now once you get it, now you see that it ain't all that it's cracked up to be. I need for you to understand that a person's mental state is just as important, as the clothes that they wear, them bags and them trips. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Look at Cassie. I ain't gonna go there, but look at there, baby. Yeah, everything that glitter and gold, and you want a bag so bad. Y'all running out here. Y'all want to get connected to these. I want a baller. You want a baller so bad. You want to be connected to these folks that got money or look like they got money and got all these different things going, and you don't even know all the hell that's attached to these individuals. You don't see all the drama, all the chaos, and everything that's also attached to these individuals. Y'all want to be connected to that clout so bad that y'all you're willing to risk it all for this, and then you get over there with somebody. Understand that now you constantly you don't know what to do every day. You walking around, if you're gonna be real, only this is gonna be only for the real folk. This gonna be only for the real folk right here. You don't know what it's like to be in a damaging relationship. You don't know what it's like to be in a relationship where you don't know whether you coming or going. You don't know what it's like to really be in bondage until you in a relationship with somebody that you gotta tiptoe around, somebody that you gotta walk on eggshells with, somebody that you don't even want to. Come on, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Boy, come on. I'm talking to the tiptoers. If you've been a tiptoer, just put I've been a tiptoer in the comment section. If you've been a tiptoer, just I've been a tiptoer, coach. I've been a tiptoer. Just put it in the comment section. Friends say I'm crying. It's okay. You can cry on my lives, baby. Hey, it's judgment free over here. But make sure that when you stop crying, that you make sure you change that situation. Hello, somebody, because that's what we all about. We all about change. Cry if you gotta cry. Feel whatever emotion that you gotta feel. But when you get up off this live video, you owe it to yourself to start making some changes in your life. Hello, somebody. If you've been a tiptoer, baby, we've been tiptoeing. You won't even speak up. You won't even say what needs to be said. You don't even tell somebody when your feelings hurt. You don't even tell nobody when you feel disrespected. You won't even say anything anymore, because you know the moment that you say something, all hell gonna break loose. The moment that you say something, it's gonna upset the whole entire house. The moment that you say something that you already know that it's gonna go from 0 to 100, and it's gonna do that automatically. So what you do, you don't say anything at all. You just tiptoe around that person. You just tiptoe around their feelings. And this is the reason why I tell y'all that at the end of the day, you get to see the way that people love. You get to see the way that they love. And when you see that it doesn't match up with what it is, the love that you provide, the relationship that you want, the nurturing ship that you want, the communication ship that you want, when you see that y'all are not on the equally yoked, when you see y'all are not equally yoked, when you see that that is not a match for you, then you owe it to yourself to put it back in the deck. Reshuffle. Yeah, that's a fact, baby. Hit them with a reshuffle. I got to hit them with a reshuffle. Reshuffle the deck, baby. Shuffle the deck. Hello, this ain't a match. This ain't a match right here. When you don't get to tell a person how to love you, and a person don't get to tell you how to love them. That's not your job to come into a person's life and start bending and shaping yourself to be what they want you to be. You don't have to water you down. You don't have to dilute the person that you are. Understand that you owe it to yourself to be your true, authentic self, no matter what. Because the moment that you start, reshuffle the deck, baby. Hello, this ain't a match right here. When you see that it's not matching up, when you see that y'all are not the same type of person, when you see that, no matter what I do, we would never be able to blend, you owe it to yourself to expeditiously exit. Expeditiously, you owe it to yourself to get on through. Why? Because you're gonna self-sabotage. That's the notes right there. I'm giving you the notes. Why you have to exit, coach? Because you're gonna self-sabotage. Number one, you're gonna put yourself in a position where your heart is gonna become hard, and you're gonna waste all of your good years on somebody that do not deserve you. Understand that. The second thing is, it's gonna make your heart be filled with resentment, because a lot of times what you're gonna do is you're gonna sacrifice yourself, your joy, your peace, your success, your schooling, your business, your brand, whatever, to help somebody else feel their dream. And they can go out and they can do all the things that they want to do. And while they're doing all the things that they want to do and experiencing life at its fullest, you're going to be sitting over there unhappy. You're going to be sitting over there unsatisfied. You're going to be sitting over there unfulfilled in your own life, because you've been sacrificing yourself to make sure that that individual was good, right? So you self-sabotage because you're going to cause your heart to become hard. One, right? It's going to become hard. And number two is because your heart is going to be filled with resentment. And then the next thing going to be this right here. Yeah. Because see, now you're mad. You're mad at everybody because of whatever it is that you got going on over there. You feel like, I'm just unfulfilled in my life. I ain't accomplished nothing in my life. If I would have been as serious about myself as I was about this relationship, oh baby, if I would have been as serious about myself as I've been about this relationship, I had to stop myself when I said that just now. If I would have, I know that touched somebody in a place. Yeah, come on now. Come on. What you say, coach? If we was to be real for a second, and I didn't even mean to say that. I don't even know where that came from. If you was to be as serious about yourself as you have been about these relationships, these situationships, can you imagine? Can you imagine where you would be right now? Can you imagine how you would be living right now? Can you imagine the success, the joy, the peace that you would have right now? Yeah. And that's what fuels that resentment. Because not only do you sit over there and you give them the best of you, that you sit over there and you sacrifice for them, you give them everything that they need, and you do that with the hopes that they will return the favor, that they will be just as solid to you as you have been to them, that they will look back and see that you are the reason why they have all these things, that you are the reason why they are in that level that they are right now, because you've been the one clapping, you've been the one pouring, you've been the one sacrificing, you've been the one pushing them to greatness. You doing all of these things with the hopes that they're going to look back and they're going to love you. But then what this right here, this the next thing that happens. And like I told you, guess what? There's no guarantee. There's not a guarantee on that. You're gambling with yourself. That's not a guarantee. And you got to understand that your gratitude will not make somebody be something that they're not. But not only that, a lot of times what also happens, and this right here, so I told you, it makes your heart hard. It makes your heart be filled with resentment. And this right here, baby, this is what brings on the rage. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to go to a lie, but we already turned it in. What you say? Here come the rage. Here come the rage. This is why some of y'all got them charges right now. This is why some of y'all got them charges. This right here is the reason why y'all had to go and repair some of y'all car tires and some of the windows. This is the reason why some of y'all got the marks all over y'all house walls. This is the reason why right now, you know what I'm saying, y'all done moved the children out. Y'all over there living with y'all mamas and aunties and best friends and whatnot, because here come the rage. Here come the rage. I didn't mean to take it to to a live, but I'm already here. Because see, people be trying to play with me and try to tell me what I need to put out and what I need to teach, and while I say the things that I say, and then I come back and I break it down the way that I'm breaking it down, and then everybody is like, okay, well, it makes perfectly good sense to me. I see exactly why she say what she say. I understand exactly where she coming from. And yeah, that's y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with us, coach. Want me to tell you, here come the rage. Want me to tell you why? Because after you done did all of that for a person, after you done bent over backwards like that for a person, after you done made all those sacrifices, you done jumped through all those fire rings, you done walked away from your best friends, your closest family members, you done almost lost your job. Some of y'all gave up your job. You done walked away from a full scholarship. You done put their dreams and their aspirations and everything above you and yours and what you got going on. And once they get to the level that they want to be at, once they become successful, once they become solid in their life and their mental and everything that they got going on, they go and choose somebody else. I'm waiting on, I'm just waiting on y'all. I'm waiting on y'all to love me up. Cause I know y'all, I gotta wait. Cause I know some of y'all ran down the hallway when I said it. Some of y'all threw y'all phone, and I'm waiting on y'all to go pick it up so y'all can send me some love on there. Thank you so much for the flowers, Chantel. Thank you, Tanasia. What you say, coach? Yeah, after you done did all of that, they go pick somebody else. After you done did all of that, they didn't pick somebody else. You done gave them all them children, and now they didn't pick somebody else. You done went over there and sacrificed everything that was good in you for years on top of years. You done lost every good relationship that you done had with everybody in behind that individual because they was trying to tell you about that person. So now you ain't even talking to nobody. You all isolated. You alone. You by yourself. They got you right there where they want you to be. And guess what? Now you're sitting over there and you're full of rage. You feel a hurt. You're full of pain. And you know what I'm saying? All you know to do is lash out. You don't know nothing else to do but lash out. You don't know nothing else to do but turn up. You don't know nothing to do but yell, slam doors. You don't know nothing to do but get physical at this point, because ain't no way you gonna play me like that. Ain't no way you gonna use me like that. Ain't no way you gonna take advantage of me like that. Ain't no way you gonna walk me like a dog like that. Ain't no, you did that to me. You handled me that way. And then everybody on the outside, now they looking at you like you the problem. Everybody on the outside, they looking at you like it's all your fault because you're the person that's upset. You're the person that's enraged. You're the person that's going from zero into prison at this point. It ain't even 100. You in prison. You got, now you're behaving the way that you're behaving because you don't know no other way to express what it is that you're feeling at this moment because you're enraged. I'm just saying. That's why it's important to get your match. That's why it's important to get your match. Just put it in the comment section. Get your match. Just get your match. That's the reason why it's so important for you to get your match. You are not everybody's match, baby. That's just what it is. You be trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? You a yellow Y and they a blue Y. Y'all don't go together. You got to go get another yellow. When we put down yellow, you got to put down yellow. When we put down green, you got to put down green. Ain't that how you Uno work? Understand that. Y'all got to understand. You can't be mixing and flipping and flopping the colors unless we say it's a change. And some of y'all be on the wrong game. Understand that some of y'all just be on the wrong game. You over there, come on, let's just be real. You got to get your match. You got to get your match. That's just what you got to do. And a lot of times you don't get your match. You try to force yourself to be something that you are not. You try to put a 50 or add a fluff to that situation. And when you do, you end up over there with a hard heart. You end up with a regretful heart. You end up with a heart that's enraged because you feel like somebody owe you something. But this gonna really tick them off. Yeah. But I gotta say it because I'm too far out here. The only person that you can blame in these type of situations, and I know you want to blame somebody, and I know you want to hold them accountable for all the things and all the pain and all the hurt and all the betrayal, all the lies and everything that they brought to your life. I know that you want to hold them accountable for, you know what I mean, the fact that you now have these charges on your record and you now have lost your job and you don't have any friends. And I know that that's what you're yelling and screaming, that you've cost me everything and that you've taken all these things from me. But I would not be a real coach. I would not be a real motivational speaker. I would not be a real influencer if I don't tell you the truth. The truth of the matter is nobody took anything from you, baby. Nobody took those things from you. These are things that you willingly gave up. These are things that you willingly sacrificed. These are things that you really went over there and you took and you put it on the altar yourself. It wasn't a forceful thing. And that's the reason why it's important for you to get your match. That's the reason why it's important for you to know who you are. That's the reason why it's important for you to take accountability, for you to take ownership for your own life. You have to understand that the most important relationship that you're ever going to have in life is going to be the relationship that you have with yourself. So that's the reason why I get on here every single day and I promote love yourself, that I promote take care of yourself, that I promote value yourself, that I promote make sure you're making yourself a priority in your life. This is the reason why I promote self-awareness. This is the reason why I promote self-accountability. This is the reason why I do this every single day. It's because I want you to understand that people are only going to do to you what it is that you allow. People are only going to walk you for like a dog as long as you allow it. They're only going to do the things that they do to you for as long as you allow it. You are not stuck. There's no cage around you. There's no door or anything blocking you in. You are choosing to stay in that situation. If you're not happy, leave. If you're not fulfilled, leave. If it's not giving what it was supposed to give, leave. Understand that you owe that to yourself. And that's in any kind of relationship or friendship. I don't care. And familyship too. Y'all know family don't get no passes from me. They don't get no special treatment from me, because won't nobody use and abuse you and take advantage of you and talk to you crazy like your family will. Understand that. And it's never the people all the way down. I'm talking about your immediate family. I'm talking mother, father, sister, brothers, close cousins. Those are the people that you have to also watch out for. People that know the deepest, darkest secrets. People that know everything about you. And you got to understand that sometimes in your mind, because you a loyal person, you a solid person, you think that it's your job to take care of them. It's your job to respect them. It's your job to be there for them, because that's your family. And some of those folks are and your children. But some of those folks you even have to feed with a long handle spoon. Some of those folks you also have to cut ties with. Some of those folks you also have to distance yourself from, not because you don't love them, not because you didn't want that relationship or that familyship to work, but because of your own sanity, because of your own mental health, because of your own joy, your own peace. Understand, you owe that right there to yourself. I'm not staying connected to nothing or nobody that's going to cause me to abandon a person that I am. I owe this to me. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. And that's how you have to operate every single day. Your mental health, it matters. Your mental health matters. Understand that. And you cannot be connected to people who have poor mental health. You can't. And I don't care how much you feel like it's your job to save them. It's not. Or like it's your job or your responsibility to make sure that they're okay. It's not. That's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to sacrifice yourself for them. It's not your job to stay connected to somebody that every single day you don't know if they're going to unalive themselves or not. And I know that sounds harsh, but at the end of the day, that makes you sleep with your eyes open. That makes you always worrying, always trying to be concerned. You don't know, because that's the first thing that they go to all the time. That's the first thing that they say all the time. As soon as something happened, they ready to do it. As soon as something, a little bit of this, they ready to do it. And then at a point or another, you start to feel like it's my job to protect you. It's my job to be there for you. It's my job to save you. And it's not. That's doing nothing but stressing you out. That's doing nothing but dragging you through the mud. Stop putting that burden on yourself. That's not your job. If that's what they're going to do, they're going to do that. If that's how they're going to live, that's how they're going to live. You owe it to yourself to take care of you first. Baby, I don't want that type of weight on my shoulder. And that's what you got to respect. Get somebody else to do it, baby. I can't be your 24-hour watch. No, baby. I can't be your 24-hour watch. Yeah. That's too much for me. That's too much for me right there. I can't be your 24-hour watch. I'm not dating nobody who got mental health issues. That's not my job. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get somebody else. Get somebody else to do it like that. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying me. I'm not. When you got mental health issues and you're not trying to work through it, when you got mental health issues and you know that you have them, but you're refusing to go to therapy, you're refusing to get counseling, you're refusing to do what is necessary to get it under control, to make sure, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's not my job. You're not about to put that type of weight on me. I ain't finna do that. They can judge me all they want. I ain't about to do it. And that's, yeah, I ain't about to do it. I ain't about to do it. I'm not about to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as something happens, then now you walking around and you're feeling like it's your fault. You're feeling like it was something that you could have said or something that you could have done. And no, I'm not about to do that to myself. And that's not how you should be handling yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? You got enough to deal with dealing with yourself. You got enough to deal with when you're dealing with you. You got enough to put up with when you're dealing with your own trauma and the own things that you're already going through. And sometimes you have to also look at it like this right here. Like all of us coming from a struggle. All of us got something that we've been dealing with in life. All of us are working our way back, you know what I'm saying, through these things that we've been dealing with since our childhood. And the thing about it is, after you didn't put in that much work on yourself, after you didn't put in that much work on yourself and made all these different sacrifices for yourself, it gets to the point in your life where you feel like, I don't want to go through that again. Yeah, send me some love. Is that anybody? You didn't. It's just like, I don't want to go through that again. I love you too, babe. It's like I don't want to go through that again. I didn't been down that road. I'm not interested in reliving anything that I had to fight my way out of. I had to pray my way out of. I had to struggle my way out of. I'm not interested in going back down that road. I remember how it was. I remember how it felt. I remember what was going on, and I'm just not interested in having to go back through that. I'm not interested in having to make those sacrifices again. I'm just not interested. Like, no. And I said that for a reason. I said that to say that because a lot of times some of y'all will make this mistake. Y'all will feel like just because you fought your way out of that situation and that you're now back on top and you're living your best life. I need for you to understand how the enemy operates. The enemy is he's a trickster. He's a conner. Understand that he's very sly and slick in the way that he moves. And I need for you to understand, when I tell you guys about walking, talking, breathing, distractions, what will happen is the enemy will show up in your life in many different forms. And a lot of times that he would take the things that you've already come out of, and you could have been in, just got out of that situation yourself. You just experienced that yourself. And now you're living your best life. Now you on a whole new wave in your own life. And he would take that trial that you went through, and he would have you convinced in your own mind that you're at a place right now, that you're strong enough right now, that you should go back and you should connect yourself with somebody else, because you can help them heal. You can help them grow. You can help them do this and help them do that. And what happens is you get back over there with that person and you connect yourself with that person, thinking that, oh, I'm strong enough to handle this. I done been through this already. I can help you push your way through. I can help coach you and help guide you to do this, and this, and all of these different things. And then y'all end up over there and you end up trauma bonding. I'm just saying. You think you end up trauma bonding with that person. You get back over there with that person that you thought that you was going to go over there and help heal, that you thought that you was going to go over there and help grow, that you thought that you was going to be able to go over there and save, that you was going to be able to go and fix. And when you get over there, the only thing you find out that person really is not interested in growing. They're not really interested in healing. They're not really interested in moving forward in life. Some people like being broken. Can I just be real with y'all? Because we already done turned this rant into a live. Some people like being broken. They love the attention that it brings. Understand that they're not trying to heal. They're not trying to grow. They like the attention that them being broken. They like to make the excuses for why they are the way that they are. Understand that. So they're not really trying to heal. They're not really trying to grow, and nothing that you say or do is going to be able to change that situation. So what happens is the enemy distracts you and gets you over there with them. And while you're over there with them, they're piling it heavy on you. So now you're self-neglecting. You're not working on yourself because you're busy trying to help a person that really don't want help. You're busy trying to fix a person that don't want to be fixed. You busy over there trying to pour into a person that already done put the top on. So everything that you're doing is just running down the side. Ain't nothing going in. Everything is just running down the side. And they like being broken. They like being a victim. They like the person to cry and all of that. They want all of the attention that all of that brings. So you're doing nothing but wasting time, energy, and effort and really destroying yourself, because guess what? They don't want what you're offering. They just want your attention, because that's what the enemy wants. His job is to distract you so that you don't work on you, to distract you so that you're not focusing on you, to distract you so that you're not pouring into you. See, he can't destroy you. He can distract you into destroying yourself. And by the time you get finished dealing with these broken people, these people over here that you thought that you were supposed to connect yourself with, you don't even have nothing to offer yourself anymore. And it's almost like what? You'd have to start all the way back over from scratch. Now you're hard-hearted. Now your heart is full of resentment. Now your heart is full of rage. Why? Because I didn't overcame all of these things, and this right here is a major setback. I got to start all the way over. Now I got to go back over here, and I thought that I was past this, and now I'm not past it because I didn't went over here and I didn't reopen that wound. I didn't pour salt all down in this wound. Now I'm back at the place that I wasn't even trying to ever come back to. He just wants your, yeah, that's right, friend. He just wants your attention. As long as he can have your attention, that's all he really wants. It's all about your attention. That's all he really and truly wants. Understand that. Overstand that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. Like I said, y'all know how we do, man. It'd be easy to turn us into a live because y'all will sit right here and let me rant. And by the time I get finished rant, here y'all is in the comment section. And we have been struck out to a whole entire live video like we did, But it's important. And I honestly, I'm glad that we actually did because it makes a whole lot, I'm sure that it makes a whole lot. I love you too, Kira. I know that it makes a whole lot more sense to you guys now while I said what I said, And I was planning to do a live, not today, but I was going to do one, later on, about this so that you guys could better understand it. But I thought that the videos were very clear in what it was that I was saying. At the end of the day, you can't tell people how to love you. And people, you can't tell them how to love you, and they can't tell you how to love them. You get to see what they offer, the relationship, the friendship, that they offer, and you have to make a decision within yourself if it's a match for you or not. But the damage comes in when you start trying to match yourself with somebody that's really not a match for you. Okay? They're really not a match for you. So you waste your time, your energy, your effort, your love, your everything on somebody that don't deserve it, that don't deserve you. All right. So if I lifted your spirits, if I motivated you, if I inspired you in any type of way this morning, if I gave you a different perspective, or maybe I just gave you confirmation, if you received some confirmation on something that you were doing, whether you notice now that you're not in the right match, or you notice now that that's what you've been doing, tiptoeing around, that you've been out here, attaching yourself to people that you shouldn't have been doing, do me a favor and send me some love real quick, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is it TW? Oh, appreciate you, April. Thank you so much, man. Y'all send me some love. Y'all, man, thank you so much for that heart. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all don't mind, send me some love over on IG, man. Thank you so much, Corey 2461. I appreciate that badge, man. Thank you so much, Claudine. I appreciate you, Sunflower. Appreciate you as well. Come on, friends, say confirmation. Thank you, Betty. Thank you, Cook by Nat. I appreciate you as well. Where do I sign? Wow, the link is in my bio. Abundance 5. Thank you so much for that badge. Thank you, Tifa. Thank you, Dolores. I appreciate you. Kalia, appreciate you. Cook by Nat, one more time. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate you, babe. Man, you know what I'm saying? Double tap on the screen. Send me some love, man. Thank you, Ebony. I appreciate you, because I know at the end of the day, man, I know at the end of the day, we kind of be looking at these relationships and we be like, man, coach be going off. But I really and truly be just trying to break things down for y'all, because I know that sometimes we just be stuck in the way that we've been thinking forever. Thank you, Peaceful Journey. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that fall gift. I appreciate you, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate you, Mayo. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. So, and I just been wanting to give y'all a different perspective. And I always want you guys to always make sure y'all are open-minded, right? Be open-minded, because that's the only way that we're going to be able to grow, that we're going to be able to flourish. Thank you, MX. Jay, thank you. I appreciate you. Nicole Libra. Always be open-minded, to different perspectives. Allow people to elaborate. You know what I'm saying? And before you jump into a situation where you're, attacking a person, or, going into their comment section in any type of way. I'm just speaking to my people. Before you go into their comment section and saying things, if you don't understand it, just put, can you elaborate? Can you speak more about this? Can you break this down a little bit more? You know what I mean? You don't have to come at people and make it seem like what they're saying it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It may not be your truth. It may not be how you feel, and that's okay, because everything won't be for everybody. But you know what I mean? You should still have a certain level of respect for everybody. Okay, so be open-minded, you know what I mean? Because growth and development is a beautiful thing. It really and truly is, man. But every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all, we were only like, and that's different. Y'all at 464K. And we don't even have nearly as many people on the live right now that we normally have on the live. Y'all have really been participating. Y'all really been over here double tapping. Y'all really been over here pulling through. It was like y'all said, man, listen, we gonna be here for Coach no matter what. We striking our goal no matter what. We gonna make sure she get it no matter what. And I love that. I love y'all so much, man. And I appreciate that from y'all so much, because anybody else probably would have left the live and been like, okay, well, I guess people busy or whatever. But I left this live running. I left this live running because once I saw how y'all was coming, I was like, nah, it's some people on here that this message is for. It's some people that's on here that really need to hear this. So I'm gonna let it run. And I'm so glad I did. I appreciate y'all so much, man. That means a lot to me. Just know that means a lot to me. Thank y'all so much, man. Shout out to y'all over here. Y'all always do y'all thing as always, you know, and I appreciate the love and the support that comes from everybody on IG. I know my live videos are brand new to you guys. We just started these a couple of months doing them over here. And I've been coming on every single day, you know, because you guys said come every single day. And, you know what I mean, y'all been showing up faithfully, you know what I'm saying? I by the time I'm on here, y'all already at 150, 200, you know what I'm saying, before the live even gets started. So, you know, thank you guys as well. But it was just, it's crazy because these guys, y'all, they really pulled it off this morning. I love you guys so much, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Get your match. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. For real, for real. Y'all don't even know how, man. I appreciate y'all so much. There y'all go. Y'all struck the goal already, and y'all did this with like 300. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all didn't play no games over here. Y'all made sure y'all still was sending gifts. Y'all made sure y'all was double tapping on the screen. Y'all was tuned into the live, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank y'all so much for just, you know, showing up for me. I love me some of you. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Hit that goal. I know that's right.